look fine. No mailbox open up there. Hodak family. Why are you taking your seatbelt off? Oh, it's about to... Just shut it. Let me get back. Kodak family. Kodak. Okay. Let's get right to it. So I could be finished by the time I get to the mountain. One, man, just the testimonies are coming in. It's just, it's just great. Like if y'all see in the community post today, or if you saw on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, the one post from the sister had the two people in the bed. Well, she listened to water therapy, and like it's turned her parents on to it. So the picture is, they face blocked out, but the picture is her parents in the bed with the device set up, the headphones going to each parent, and they was doing a morning meditation to children's all. It just, I ran into the post. Like, I literally just ran into that post today. And I'm running into a lot of posts like that right now. Like, not tagged in it or nothing. I just run into these posts and I'm reading it, and it's talking about Sound Healing Garden, water therapy, Zen wounds. That's just so awesome. So after I reposted her post, y'all can see the post on community posts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. When I reposted the post, she hit me up and sent me a message to add to that and to let me know that her father realized that the water therapy was aiding his hearing. He didn't realize he didn't have his hearing aids in. And then when he did, he thought he had lost them, and she reassured him, no, you left them home. They on vacation. You left them home. And he couldn't believe that he had left them because he hadn't realized that he can hear better. So the AM meditations is helping, these elderly people out. It's just a great thing. Hence, I'm going cross country. I'm getting ready, y'all. I'm putting it together. Sometimes I don't know half of what I'm supposed to do or say out there. But everything I do is in obedience. So if the guardians say I need to go, then I need to go. Even when I don't feel like it. I'd rather be in Arizona right now planning for certain events. Big events around sound healing, setting it off down here. But they sending me across, so let's do it. Another thing I'm planning on, I'm going across, I'm going to land in Baltimore. I'll be there for a few weeks. So my hopes is to plan an event down there around sound healing, a sound healing event. So either it's going to be around live DNA repair or meditation, and or the personal one. That personal one is a beast. I just came out of a meditation. from the personal one. Like I say about that one, it's not on the site yet. You can't get it. You'll see testimonies coming out about it soon. It's you experience it. So like I say, things start happening with that program in you. It start acting out in your life. I just came out of it and I had the complete jerks, like my body just jerk all over the place, just breaking up stuck energy and whatever. Absolutely love it. So let's get to the top. Is it warm in here? You want your window down, Julie? This is all that noise, dude. How many suckers do you want? Hey, there you go, baby. Hit the window. Okay, so now I want to talk to y'all about me and what I have to offer you. I don't think what I have been given and shown makes me the Messiah. I don't think my modalities is the end all be all to anything. What I believe or know it to be is a road to divinity. There are many roads. This one is mine. And I'm paving it. You know, like they say, it's many roads to Rome. It's back roads, side roads, roads with the horses on it. There's all these different roads. This one is the seeker road, though. So people will say that to me like, that's not the only thing. I don't think it is. I never have. I'm following instructions, first of all. You okay, dude? You all right? I'm following instructions. What I do have, though, works. What I have been given is not pseudo. That's the actual fact. So I want y'all to look at a timeline. Because everything that I was given was for me first. I'm sharing what was given to me. There were certain things I was told to give to the world, to say certain things, like water therapy. I was told to heal you with water therapy. There are certain things I was shown to do with water therapy that could be healed in 3 days. I haven't had an opportunity to work the Zenmobile yet in that way, but it's coming. Because right now I'm been given more instructions, so I'm following those. I don't have everything. I'm actually putting together an entire, hold up, my love. I'm actually putting together an entire, like, blueprint of everything that I've brought. So you can see the order of what Source has given me to get to you. And that's what I want to kind of show y'all, show you today, the blueprint. And if we put these things together that I've been given, divinity, divine vibration is the only thing that could be at the end of that. So first, some of you may or may not know, I put it in the community post today because I was going to have this talk. It's on Facebook too. But some of you may or may not know that I wrote I produced a documentary. It's a 5.5-hour documentary. It's called If My Sister Is in the Hood, That's Where I Need to Be. And the birth of that was, it was weird. I was laying actually in my RV one day and I was looking at the mountains and I was thinking about how beautiful it was. I was inside, you know, what y'all call, or what I used to call outside, but I was inside of self and looking at the mountains, and it just struck me. I just started seeing the faces of the people that I had left behind in Baltimore. Not even necessarily people I knew, just the hood and how they were lost and things that they were doing. And it happened right there in that moment. Those words came to me. If my sister is in the hood, that's where I need to be. And the idea was put on me. to do a documentary. So I took all the money that I had at the time. I took all the money. It was a few $1,000s. And it cost me that traveling back and forth across the country. Some of the things you see is in Cali and just all over the place. The documentary is 8 women just telling a story. I didn't put the description on here today, but on all the videos is the description. There's a Wix site, and you can meet those people there. Their names and stuff is on there, but you can meet them on a documentary too. So I put the documentary together for you because I needed my sisters to know that you can make it out. So we came from all different backgrounds. We came from me being in my lifestyle, homeless lesbian, homeless righteous lesbian, being told that I can't make it. But today I'm healing people with water therapy, with the sound of water in a sacred language. But I was told I couldn't. One was a nurse who came from the other side of the world, not the hood side, but going that route, went to college, became a nurse, and went into natural healing and spirituality. It's 8 great stories. One story, one lesbian who was taken advantage of by her uncle because of her lifestyle. So he plugged into her at will. It's just, look at the documentary. But the end all be all to each story was not to say that we have arrived. We have arrived and we have reached the divine vibration. It's to say that we made it. We made it to the road of spirituality. It's to say that we made it. So when I was producing the documentary, when it was close to the end, it took me 9 months to birth that. 9 months and all my money. To this day, I probably received $500 in donations for that documentary. But what I received more than anything is the lives that were saved with this documentary. It's something that's in cyberspace that it'll be here when I'm gone. So when I was producing the documentary, I was sitting at my desk and I'm looking out the window, and the Guardian spoke to me then and said that they will need a blueprint on how to get out. Right in that moment, I looked over at the person that was there with me at the time, and I looked over at her and I was like, I gotta write a book too. They said I gotta write a book, and they named the book The Total Healing Packet and The Way. I didn't name that book. So the Total Healing Packet, it actually goes with the documentary. It's part 2 to the documentary, because we're going to tell you our stories. I'm going to tell you how I took a sharp and put it in somebody. I'm going to tell you some things you probably never heard about me, and other people want to tell you some things you didn't hear, stories you never heard. You're going to make you cry. But after you come out of that, a lot of people needed this. So I went right from the documentary for the celebration, February 24th, 25th, 4 years ago, right into writing a book for 9 months, another 9 months. I BS you not. I couldn't really work and make no money and nothing. I had to just write this Total Healing Packet. It's on zenrooms.com. And that's what I did. I sat and I wrote that scroll. We call it our Bible over here. It's 400 pages. I think exactly 399 pages from front to back. It's only one picture in the whole book. It's a book of words. And I did my best to show you how to get out. I put the best herbs in there from Dr. Sebi. I put sister bond, things about spirituality and sisterhood in there. Childhood traumas and how things we did to overcome ours. I put a cookbook in there. I put a year plan on how to wean yourself off of a dirty eating intake lifestyle into a clean one. What I did was my best. It's a very, very informative book. It might be a few typos in there after reading it later, but I did my best. There's always been one price. $112 on ZenWombs.com, 400-page book that you can share with your family. Everybody wanted to know all those different herbs that Dr. Sebi was using, like the best ones. I think it's the 21 best herbs and more, plus way more. Essential oils, how to use them, from A to Zinc, because most people know, you know, you'll say I need vitamin A, but you don't know what it is or what vitamin A does. From A to Zinc, just check it out. So you got the documentary, you got the total healing packet. You have, I feel like I should have brought my jacket, my hoodie, other hoodie. I feel a little chilly. You have, right from that, then we have the Gathering of Souls. I took thousands of people, thousands. No, even before then, we had womb shutdown. These are just things that I brought to you. We had thousands of women from around the world. I'm telling you, we had Tokyo. We had women in Africa. We had women all over the world who, June the 17th, June the 9th, 2017, we took women to the, we had what we call the womb shutdown. And for one day, we turned our yonis over to source. We blessed our yonis, we steamed our yonis, we prayed over the yonis of each other and our female children. The men supported us by not having sex with the women and playing the drum for us while it was beautiful. People sent in video and pictures from all over the place. The Gathering of Souls. As a matter of fact, we have a group on Facebook called the Gathering of Souls. The Gathering of Souls. As a matter of fact, and we have a group called If My Sister Is in the Hood, That's Where I Need to Be, for the documentary. So after we shut down the wombs, then I was told to take y'all to the trees. And that was called the Gathering of Souls. Because when wombs shut down, we had the Gathering of Souls that I was told to do. And I did it. Thousands of people. We had one man, Caucasian man, don't always remember his name, but he was in London. And they was doing this real big event in London. And he was like 10,000 participants were coming. It was a big event outside, like kind of like a Burning Man kind of thing. He said that he was going to take that group. He was taking that event to the trees with us. And he did. That was just 10,000 people right there. We had people, I'm telling y'all, we had people that was from everywhere participating in Gathering of Souls. As a matter of fact, it's a list on Gathering of Souls. You go back 4 years ago, you'll see the list. You'll see where, or how many years ago that was. You'll see different countries that went with us. Kenya, I remember, Japan, all over the United States. I think we had all 51 states, Hawaii, people in Costa Rica, Honduras, Mexico, all over. And we went to the trees November the 24th of that year and May the 23rd. It was, as a matter of fact, it was my father's arrival day. And March the 23rd. I took him twice that year. You can still do the Gathering of the Souls. My point to what I'm telling y'all today, this is a blueprint for you to bring you up out of the muck, to bring you out of that we are in. Watch the documentary. It was about women, but it helped men too. If you all the way back there, get the healing packet and work your way through it and get yourself to the next level. Go do the Gathering of Souls. Put your back on the tree. The Gathering of Souls. Put it in YouTube, Gathering of Souls. I'll be the only thing to come up. Put it in Google. I'll be the only thing to come up. Hashtag GOS. That's us. And you'll see the video. Go to the beginning of YouTube, my YouTube page. And you'll see the first video on it, the Gathering of Souls. Look at it. Go do the ritual and make your connection back. I'm telling you, these things were divinely guided for us to do. Everybody that I know so far who's done this ritual who put their back on a tree and follow those instructions. Go with no jewelry on, no synthetic jewelry. That's just pure gold and silver. Don't take any of these phones and stuff inside, which y'all call in nature, but we call out inside now. Don't take no phones inside. Don't take nothing online, because that's true online. Inside is true online. So don't take none of, you couldn't take no phones, nothing. To cut everything off. You could use it for pictures or whatever, but you got to cut everything off. And don't interfere with nature's web. Don't interfere with the grid. Get back on nature. Get back to nature. The video I did yesterday really explained to you now what you have a better understanding of what nature is. So go do the gathering of souls. It's not too late to get back in line. They said that we had to ask for permission to be accepted back into nature. That's an individual journey for every man, woman, and child. And they were calling again for women. We had Native American a chief. What's something horse? Remember his name? I dreamt about a Native American chief. I was told to tell him to do the gathering of souls. I had no idea who this man was. I had to find him. I went through all kind of Native American stuff to come, and he was a real man. Something horse. Not about some crazy horse, but something horse. Y'all, and I found this man. And he's a chief, so I didn't know what he was. When I found him, he was up in, I think Albuquerque or something. So I'm talking to the secretary and I'm telling her, I was divinely inspired. Sitting horse. I said I was divinely inspired. I had to speak to him. I think it's sitting horse. I don't remember. I feel like it's something else. I don't know. It might be that. I said I was divinely inspired to speak to him. So they was like, he don't know. I said, miss, listen, I know you don't know me. Imagine having to go out here and do these things, y'all. I just seem crazy. No, I dreamt of him. I was shown him by the guardians. What guardians? I explained myself to them. She said, hold on. She come back. She said, leave your name and number, and he'll give you a call. He called me. The chief called me. He was real calm, man. He was like, Sika, I hear da-da-da-da. He was like, tell me. And I told him about the dream. I said, and I was told to tell you to take the people to the trees. He said, I will do it. And he did. He took thousands of Native Americans to the trees for the gathering of souls. He put the call out, and they went and did the gathering of souls ritual. Y'all listen to me. You need to do it too. So I'm giving you the blueprint. Go to the documentary. I put all the. I'm not the best videographer. I learned making that documentary, but I did my best. But it was good enough that Brown University has it up there. 2 colleges had it. I think Howard and Brown University uses my documentary for case study. How about that? It was good enough for that. I tell you that. It's free. Go. Look up my documentary. It's on it right now. It's on, again, the community board. Look up the documentary. Look at it. Use it. Feel it. See yourself in it. And know that you can overcome this. You can pull yourself up out of this. Get the healing packet. Share it with your family. Clean your body out. Do the gathering of souls. Go back to nature. Go back home. Go back inside. Go back inside. Nature is inside, not outside. Go back inside and get on grid. When you do that ritual, that's why we were talking to each other through the trees from Texas and Arizona. When you do this ritual, I'm telling you, when you do it right, you'll know, because you're going to sleep for about 16 hours afterwards for whatever it is nature did to us. And at different times, people still send information in. I'm giving y'all a blueprint. The blueprint they gave me Follow it. After the gathering of souls, what did we do after the gathering of souls? What did they give me? It's so much. It's all going to be written down. By the time I leave and go out on this journey, I'm going out with this list to show the people of the world what sources of divine beings, the guardians, how they are helping us. Some will find me absolutely crazy. Those are the ones that I'm absolutely not here for. Some will find the truth in it. They will follow it and get on the path to divine vibration. Another thing that I was given, when I talk about divine vibration, my loves, I'm not talking about divine vibration because that sounds good. I'm talking about divine vibration because I was what you call it, interrogated by the guardians. And they asked me a bunch of questions. And the last question was, what is divinity? And I didn't know. I said, long story short, I don't know. They said it's a vibration. You must get on a divine this is one thing they said to tell you, y'all. Tell the people they must get on the divine vibration. My whole life is from being guided. I'm in Arizona because I was guided. I was told to move here. I didn't know nothing about this place. From the East Coast, Baltimore, homeless. I was told to move here. They told y'all about the safe zones. To get out of those cities, something's about to go down. You see it more and more. It's happening. They're about to take everything. Just follow the blueprint that I've been given. Save yourselves and your family. Get on the divine vibration. They gave me water therapy at 19 years old. Told me what to do with it. I didn't know, y'all. I didn't believe in it. I promise you. I didn't know. Like, what? Y'all got me doing something crazy. Like, what you mean? Tell the people. Make up a language. And then play it to the water. Tell the people to listen to the water. What? The hell are you talking about? I didn't know what to do. I promise you. Keffa, this year will be 26 years that we've been in each other's lives. And I promise you, I bought a fountain the first year we were together. I've had that fountain, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Telling her this story. Like, these beings told me that was and at that time, that was because I was 19, 20 when that happened. I met her at 28, had been 8 years. So it was still real fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, these beings told me that I had to heal people with water. She looked at me like everybody else did. I bought a fountain. When they first told me, I bought these 2 tuning forks. I've had them tuning forks for about 28 years. No, the 26 we've been together plus the 8. That's the first thing I went and bought. The tuning forks they told me to buy. I didn't know what to do with them. Nobody was doing no tuning forks. That wasn't something over here. She met me with these 2 little tuning forks. And I showed it to her. They said I gotta do this. She looking at me with them. She looking at me with those things like, what are you talking about? And I'm practicing on her, not knowing what I'm doing. Like, come here, give me your neck. I stuck to it though, didn't I? But she was like, dude, she's always supporting me. She was like, do it. Do what you gotta do. So I went and got my fountain. That thing sat for 28 years. I mean, how long have we been? 26, almost 25 years. I just used it. I just plugged it up in October. Just passed. I ain't know to do that. They told me to build and call it the Sound Healing Garden. Now you tell me who knew something about some sound healing in America 26 years ago. I was the only one on the streets talking about that, and everybody I knew, I was like, I gotta heal people with sound. My father believed in me. That was my man. That was my man's in him. I'm telling you, he believed in me. He didn't even take that one in. He said, Angel, you know, it's my birth name. He said, Angel, what are you talking about? I said, Daddy, I gotta heal people. He was like, them tuning forks is for instruments. What you mean? He said, heal me then. I told him what I was supposed to do with it at the neck. He was like, yeah, he gave me the neck. And I ding. Are you healed? He said, Angel, you better leave that one alone, baby. You better leave that one alone, baby. And I did. Because I didn't know what that was. And I sat there and I said the source last year in January. I said, Source, I've done everything you've asked me to do, that you sent the guardians to ask me to do everything. 2 things I have not done. I have not yet healed the people with water, and I have not yet gone to Costa Rica. Those are 2 things. I ain't going to Costa Rica because I'm scared to go by myself. I don't have anybody to go with me. I think this is going to be the year, though. I said, and I ain't healed them with Sound Healing Garden. I say because I don't know what to do. I don't understand it. I promise y'all, I was on Amazon and I was looking for, I don't know what, I don't remember, but a book popped up from Elaine McCusick. It had 2 tuning forks on it. As soon as I saw it, I knew. I didn't even read it yet. I saw the tuning forks. As soon as I saw it, like, there we go. And it says, I forget the name of her book. Somebody else might know it. I forget the name of her book. I ordered it right there on the spot. Whatever I went there for, I didn't go get it. 2 days later, the book was in the house. I said, let me look into this lady. I said, I bought a book and I didn't even look at her. I started looking at her. I was like, this is my work. This last year. This is what I'm supposed to do. So I started. I called around. I finally found the school, had a discrepancy with the school. Finally found the school. I didn't really have no money for it. All the schools started at $1,500. I didn't have that at the time. I found the school in Canada. She found out I had a YouTube channel. She told me, you can have a school for free. I said, what? She said, just when you finish, plug us in. Do a video about it. The school was a 10-month course. She said she expected 10 to 12 weeks, 10 to 12 months. I said, okay. In 14 days, I had that certificate. I did nothing but that. I sat at that desk from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., sometimes 12 midnight. That's all I did for 2 weeks. And I finished that course and I passed it with an 89 in those 2 weeks. And the 2 goddamn questions I got wrong was the stupidest. It was, I could have went back and retook the test and just got 100, but it didn't matter. She was like, nobody that did that. She's like, you finished? I was like, yeah, I was going through them tests like crazy. I was doing it, passing through them, getting through them. It was a lot of stuff. I did it in 2 weeks. What I do, I got my certificate, and I'm a certified sound healer. Sound healing therapist is what I'm called. Then, in April, no, because that was in February, pause a little bit, at the end of March, I went and bought a trailer. From April to October, I built with my hands by myself, the Zenmobile. Go over to Zen Rooms 2, you'll see it. I built a place to practice that I could put on the back of this car. Mind you, I didn't have no money like that. I got the Zenmobile. I said, let me just try. They handed it to me with no money down. They was like, your credit, I don't even do credit stuff. You think so good? They just gave it to me, no money down. Gave me the keys and told me to take the trailer home. Pay us on it. I walked into a place with no job, no nothing, because the van I had, remember I had a van last year, early part of last year. I was afraid because that van pulls 3,500 pounds. And I wanted to make sure there wasn't everything on the Zenmobile. I didn't know that weight. I thought I was going to be maxing out the weight. So I said, Source, I need a car. I'm telling y'all, with no money, with no job, I walked into Lawley's and came out with this Ford Explorer to pull the Zenmobile. No proof of nothing. I didn't prove nothing to those people. Everything I needed for this work happened. Everything happened. Right now, I'm being sent across the country to spread the word to y'all about this water therapy. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going to sleep. Going across, turn the car into a camper van, but yeah, I'm going to be gone for about a month, so it's going to be pretty crowded in here. It's not like the van was better for that because, you know, the stow and go, so you had all that floor space. This you don't. I got 3 rows of seats, but I ain't got no floor space. Just about where puppy standing at. That's it. So that's going to be really awkward. But I bet you in my yard now, with no money down, it's a teardrop trailer in my yard. I got a bed on wheels with a kitchen on the back of it. That's going to take me across. I can go to any campsite. I can stop at a rest stop, cook me something to eat, take a nap, and keep on rolling to go spread this message right now. It's divinely inspired, people. This is a blueprint for you. Watch the documentary. If you watched it already, watch it again. Sometimes we fall back. If you watched it and you know somebody who needs it, send them to the documentary. You know somebody that's coming up out of this and that's trying to do better, that's trying to get themselves on, send them to the documentary. Oh, I'm still going to go up the mountain. Send them to the documentary. Send them to the healing packet to go with the documentary to help themselves. Send them to the gathering of souls. It's more that I've actually done. I just can't even remember right now. I've done so much in obedience. Send them to water therapy to make their corrections. Because listen, what I do, again, is not the end-all be-all. There are some powerful healers out here. I'm just powerful at what I do. So I'm not knocking anybody's healing. I'm not knocking nobody's work. I don't care what they do. I just know what I was sent to do. That I'm doing what I was told, and it's not pseudo, and it works. And it's healing people. When the child with autism spoke, that's never spoken before in 5 years, is the situation that just cracked my mind with this whole thing. It's just something I can't even get over. I can't even believe it. I can't even act, you know, like I got it together. I don't. I really don't. When the video of the elderly lady with dementia, and she didn't give me permission to put the videos out. She just sent them to me. You know, they was calling her, and it was her aunt. She called the lady, and the lady like, and then she put her under water therapy for 10 minutes. She came there and cut it off. The lady popped up and looked like, why you cut that off? And then looked at her and just started talking, where you going? She was like, what? She's like, where you going? You leaving now? Like she was normal. After listening to Sound meditation for 10 minutes. Not even a full 30. As a matter of fact, no, she didn't. Listen. It was the 3-minute. Remember, Sound and the opener were 3-minute ones first. She listened to the 3-minute ones 3 times. It wasn't even a full program. She listened to that 3 times. That's why, upon y'all request, y'all was digging Sound so much, y'all asked me to make it longer and put it on the site. Y'all asked me to put opener on the site because it opened you up the way it did. You wanted it longer. Because it was just the 3-minute free ones I do for people. So I made a whole thing out of them. It's not pseudo. This is here, divinely inspired for these times. This is one of those things you can count on. It's programming you cellularly. It's helping you allow it to. You feel it in your cells. How many testimonies you hear people say the same thing? They don't know each other. If I had to say that I was being worked on a cellular level, everybody's saying that in the testimonies. Because that's what it does. It's removing all that mucus, all that, those parasites, receptor blockers, the stuff that's in, listen, I don't know what's coming out of me. The stuff that's in your cells, that you have so many receptors in the body that's clogged. Our hair is a receptor. Everybody, hair is getting thicker. That's another receptor. The blockers in these receptors are being removed where our hair is growing. You know what? I counted 6 strands of hair under my arm the other day. I'm like, what? I had 5 my whole life. I don't grow body hair like that. Like, I can show you right now, it's just clean like a baby under there. I don't grow hair like that. And I got like these fine hairs, like 5 of them. The other day I looked, I got like a little hair. I'm like, no, I don't want that. But I'm saying, water therapy doing that. It's cleaning us up cellularly. You can see it on everybody that's participating, that's under the water therapy. What's the matter, Buddha? We're going to the mountain, yeah. You want me to put the window down? Okay. You can relax. I'm cutting this thing off. Good day.
Hey, how we doing?
We're doing fine. How are you?
All right.
You eating good?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Stay hydrated.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
All right, see y'all later.
Okay. You know, like, it's cellular. It's like the best herb. You know, it's working on you on a cellular level. It's transforming the DNA of the plants. Somebody just showed me yesterday. Look, I want you to see my aloe. I sit here every day, and my aloe plant is just like this little plant sticking. I really realized today because I play water therapy here every day while I work. And look at my aloe plant. She showed me an aloe tree. She said that's because I play the water therapy here every day to this plant. I'm telling y'all, play it to your food. Put it under your water, your drinking water. I'm doing tests now to try to find proof of this. I don't know what devices to use, but trust me, I'm working on it to show it, because it's showing in the people, it's showing in the plants, it's showing in the taste. Like the water on the Zenmobile tastes like it came from a glacier in the middle of it. The cleanest water you ever tasted. Like the water from my well. That's some good water. And that's Zenmobile. You can take Primo water, put it in a Zenmobile, and go drink that water, because the Zenmobile just program it all day long. Change the structure of this water. So I don't think it changed it structurally on a molecular level. The molecules, I don't think the molecules, but it's like this, like Sam, it's impersonating it. And I think that's what's happening to us too, some kind of impersonation. Because I checked myself with a pH strip. The Primo water has 0 pH, right? And I put it there on purpose because of this. And it tastes kind of metally. When you taste that Primo water in that Zenmobile, you'll be like, what in the hell is this water? Where'd you get this water? Be like, Primo. Because everybody, the first thing I like you to do, when you come on a Zenmobile with me, we partake of the waters together. Don't sway you. We go into the waters together. And you drink and I drink. So that inside, we would be on the same vibration. Right? Everybody who walk in a Zenmobile say the same thing about that water. That's one. So like I said, I tested with the strips. It didn't change the pH balance or the alkalinity of the water. But you taste the change. So it's like a Michael Jackson impersonator. That's not Michael Jackson. And he's not changed structurally. He's impersonating Michael Jackson to the T, where you can't tell the difference. And that's what I think. It's impersonating what it's being programmed with. And it becomes it. But on structural level, there's no change in that way. But it probably will, we could check the vibration, the frequency of the water probably change. I would like to figure out how to test the frequency. Because the plant's DNA has changed. I have changed. I didn't listen to it for 3 days. Whenever I'm going to a new one, I give my body a break and I go into a new one. Ain't listen to it 3 days. I put on Children's All. So much mucus came out of my body. What is that? Go on now. So much mucus came out of my body that next day. Like, I be saying to them all the time, like, I eat so good, I don't feel like I'm losing no weight. But it's like I feel like it on the inside. Like my insides shriveling up. Like, all the stuff that's coming out, you know? I can't, hold on, y'all. Look at this. Y'all know what I'm saying? Just cleaning me up, cleaning everybody up around me, cleaning up the people that's sending in pictures. Like, look at my before and after. I've been listening to your stuff. Look, I've been listening to your stuff and I feel it in my cells. There's no way I could have known this, y'all. It's divinely inspired, is my point. All of these things that I was told to do is a blueprint for you to get us on divine vibration. Huge part of that is getting into that light body is to stop adding to yourself. We have to stop adding what we are not, because it's making us too heavy. It's making us too dense. So that's the whole purpose of the Dr. Sebi's, Dr. York's, and all these beings who came and was telling us what to partake in, what to intake of food. It was to become more electricity. Because what is electricity? Light. You need a light body, in both ways to say it. As in not heavy, and as in photons, as in bright. A light body. Because the whole purpose to all of it is come to solidify it. I come to solidify what all of that was about, is to get into the divine vibration, to get into your light body. So when you eat things that's not divine vibration, when you eat things that doesn't come from inside, which means nature, because nature is inside of what? Me. So if it doesn't come from inside, then it's coming from outside of what? Me. Outside of myself. It's coming from a synthetic source. It's come to make me heavy. All the plastic foods and even the plastic vegan foods that we partake in is here to make us heavier. You know, when you get your food from nature, it's light in both ways. So you want that divine vibration, so you have to be light. Another one that they gave me to give us was the ritual. I'm about to do it. The ritual to go back to the nature spirits. I just had another in my mind. I just lost it. It's so much. I put it all down so that you can choose to follow the instructions. This is a blueprint for us. When you put it all together, you'll see it. All these things, and I had to come into realization of it. All these things that the Guardian had been giving me all these years was a blueprint. Was a blueprint to get us in order. So now I'm gonna be leading y'all in with the DNA repair. Like I'm doing, that's my plan, to do events around this thing, to gather people hundreds at a time, and we chant together and play drums together, and then go underwater therapy and align our DNA together. Hopefully I'll be doing the first one on this road, when I go on this road. Sorry about the jumping around. So to swallow pride, like people like say, well, I don't need that because I speak over my water. Honey, it's not the same thing. you're speaking over your water, but you're still in certain situations that we are overcoming over here because you are not reaching your DNA. You are not reaching. It's not just about speaking to that water. It's about when you speak over yourself and you drink that water, it reach you on a cellular level, but it's hard to get into the cells. That's what they have set up. That's the system that they have set up for us all, that we cannot reach the cells. Because if we reach our cells, we will reach our antenna called DNA. We will reach God eternal in the body. At the beginning of every living thing's DNA, it's those 4 letters. And in gematria, it translates to God eternal in the body. You have to come into that awakening, but you have to reach it. That's why your DNA is called junk, because you cannot reach that. We haven't fully understand what that means. We have gone back to nature, but you're not realizing that. Okay, some of us go back to nature. We go to the trees and we go grounding and sit at the beach all day, and it's more than that. It's way more than that. It's not about going back to nature. It's going back to the grid expands beyond this time and space. Hear me. The grid expands the earth. If you was off the earth looking at the earth, you'll see that the earth is sitting in dark matter and dark energy. That's the grid. That's the field. That's the still community post today. Because we're about to put together a ritual, and that video is really important for it. You know how they do that zoom out like from Earth, and then you zoom out to the solar system, and then it zooms out into the galaxies? Because if I can say it, I would think that the universe says are but cells in the body of source, and like galaxies would be like DNA strands where creation is happening in those, or something like that. So I've got to zoom out so y'all can see what you are a part of. You're not just part of the earth. Nature is not just the earth. It's not just nature. It's not just the trees you want to connect with in this ground and get more negative ions and pull the negative ions out yourself. Get more electrons in you. No. You want to do that. You want to become light, and you want it on the grid. Get back on the grid. Go inside, which means open your front door. Open the car door. Open these doors of these places that we are in that's surrounding us with frequencies that prevent us from going inside. Because even when you go inside in the cities, when you go inside what we call nature that y'all call outside, when we go inside, you are still outside because they are blocking you in via the frequencies that they have surrounding the place, and all of the boxes on the light poles that's kicking out 800 megahertz, that's burning out your nerve center. When you feel that little pain in the back of your head come and go, there's nerves burning out. That's the nerves burning out in us. Our communication, that's how we communicate through the nerves. But a lot of us in those cities, your nerves are burnt out. You don't even know. I'm telling you, I have people that's talking to me about being in a city on water therapy and then go off it for a while, how they feel like they're disconnected from themselves. Get under the water therapy and get under protection. Listen, it don't have to be the paid one. You could go, I got it free too. I got 3-minute free ones on Zen Wombs too, YouTube channel. Y'all, then listen to them. You just can't, have it on your phone like and me not talking it or whatever. If y'all on TikTok, help me get TikTok to 1,000 so I can start doing live sessions over there with the water therapies that I have for you right now. Help me get to 1,000. I got 1,000 on Zen Wombs, but I'm on Zen Experience. My TikTok is Zen Experience. I want to go live in all these places at the same time, and we just start healing that way. And I just start doing live sound sessions. You have to get on the grid. You have to understand that this is the way to the grid. The grid that connects everything. Hold on, let me clean this. It looks dirty. This is the grid, y'all. See, like up here, my cell phone about to start working. Why? Because I've gone inside. And I need you to see it. I need you to see standing outside of your house, standing inside of nature. Standing inside of nature, which is standing inside of yourself. Look at that house and understand that your house is a bubble to prevent you from going inside. I'm about to move. This thing is so serious. I'm taking a shed and I'm moving it on the land and I'm with dirt so that I can live inside of a place or a couple wires that lead to outside or something that I can live in a place that has me connected to the grid at all times. It's that serious. This grid, once we connect to the grid, truly, not just to nature, y'all, not to earth, it's only a part of the grid. Once you connect, make the connection back to the grid, you are connected to quantum reality. You're connected to the quantum field. You're connected to the Christ consciousness. You're connected to the face of God. Eternal in the body. You're connected to the flower of life. You're connected to the geometric patterns. You're connected to dark energy and dark matter. We have to connect from the ground up, all the way out. All the way out there. And to the forever womb, to the forever eternal womb of source, y'all. Look at that little video and see yourself as a part of that. I'm putting together a meditation right now that we can do as a collective, y'all. Daily as a collective, that we go inside, meaning in nature, we go inside. And we connect ourselves to the grid. Because when you're in that house, you are outside of what? Yourself. When you're in nature, you're inside. What? Yourself. Go inside nature, not outside to nature. You go inside to nature. Even when you say it, you'll feel it and see how you are connected to it. Right now, everybody listening to me, call nature inside. It sounds freaky in the mind, but say it anyway. Look out your window or wherever you are. Or if you can't look out, imagine, say, I'm going inside and know it to be nature. I'm going inside. But then when you see that and you feel that, you feel it inside. Which means whole time we've been programming ourselves. Every time we went into some place synthetic, we were saying, I'm going inside. I'm going inside the synthetic world. I'm going inside of this world that's programming me. You see what I'm saying? I'm going inside of this place that's programming me. I'm going inside of the synthetic world. I'm going inside off the true grid of the all of the El Kalum. I'm going inside the house, inside the car, inside the job. Y'all with me? I'm going, when you got, what made you dizzy? I'm going inside. That's what we've been saying this whole time. We've been speaking over ourselves, and our cells has been responding to that, wondering why we can't level up. So I need you to redo it. Look out your window right now and say, I'm going inside. And see how big that is. See how big inside truly is. And then look at outside the house. Look at outside the car. Look at outside the jobs and the stores. And as these little bubbles, these little hubs that disconnect us from the grid. Let's go inside, y'all. When you are in nature, you are in you. On that note, let's read me comments real quick. Start from the top down. And I'm about to go, Dewey. I got you, baby. I don't let know y'all. I'm gonna go because it's getting late and I gotta walk the babies. But y'all hear me though, and y'all see the full blueprint that I'm putting together. Like everything that I just named. Follow it, y'all. Get underwater therapy. You see what's happening. You watching me change. Do it. You watching mental blocks being removed from people, from children who can't talk. You're watching it happen. Be a part of it. Be a part of the change. And another thing, this guy, where did I repost him at? Instagram and TikTok, I think. Was this man? They put out a call for 144,000 people to meditate today for change in the world. It's not my cause, but why not join it? He's saying, I don't even know who he is. I just saw the video yesterday and said, I'll do that. I'll do that. So everybody, if you're just listening to this today, March the 1st, no set time, just do a meditation. Just do a 5-minute meditation, as long as you want. Do a meditation. How about this? Let's do it right now. Close your eyes. And let's meditate to change this world. Let's join these people cause. I don't know them. They are us though. See change. See better. See healing. See growth. See disagreeable energies disappear. Right now, everybody focus on the White House disappearing. Just dissolving. Going into a sinkhole. The evil ways of the police system. See it disappear. See fair and justice. See trafficking. Human trafficking stop. See the children get rescued right now. See women get rescued right now. See men get rescued from that right now. Just see it. See it. Ain't gonna hurt you to see it. Just do it. See anybody you know that's in governorship, so-called. See them that's disagreeable and sinister. Right now, see them dissolve into nothingness. Meditate at 8, y'all. We remove all disagreeable energies and entities from this place. That's another thing I was given. To meditate at 8. I'm going to put it all down at one time. But save ourselves. Save our planets. Go for the divine vibration. That's all that matters. I promise you, not your job, not your career. It's over here. It's time to get out of here so she can purge. Don't be here during the purge. And if you do, at least be trying your darndest to get onto that divine vibration. I'm going to have her read this and then I'm going to go. Read a few. Come on. I'll get we going crazy back there.
Okay.
Did you got vinegar on you anywhere?
No.
It's me because I got the shower and I sprayed my hair with vinegar. I can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
The smell goes away. Do I smell like vinegar?
A little bit.
Yes, ain't dry yet. Oh, it's still wet.
Nah, Ether Bean says it's definitely working for me, sis. It's peeling back the layers.
That's right.
All Life Things channel YouTube says, is Hydro Cut good for me to take?
I don't know what Hydro Cut is. I'm sorry. It sounds like a diet pill. I don't know what that is. Go ahead.
Truck and Trader says, Hodak,
Truck and Trader.
Kefa and family. Question for you, Seeker or Kef. How do I download the Children's All after you have sent it to my email after it was purchased?
After you purchase it, go to it comes to you right away from, you're going to get an email from Zen Wombs telling you that it's on its way, and then you get another email from Tune Boom, TUNEBOOM, Tune Boom. And a lot of times, because they're not a part of your email list, so it'll go to your spam or promotion folder. So a lot of people be waiting like weeks, and you already got it. You got it as soon as you ordered. It went right to you, but you didn't know Tune Boom. So I keep trying to tell y'all, go to look at Tune Boom. If you don't have it in there, look in your spam and promotion folder. Let me know. Email me and let me know that everything's straightened out. right? So we can get you straight. Go ahead.
All Life Things channel YouTube says, hi Zen, send me good luck. My scooter moped was stolen.
Scooter, what?
Moped.
I don't do good luck, but what you could do is I visualize. Visualize that correction, claim it, create your reality. Go within, meditate, go under water therapy. I'm telling you, we making some great things manifest in water therapy. Go under water therapy and know that this situation will be corrected. Imagine what should happen in this situation, and that I can offer you. Go ahead.
My Aunt Ray says, Hodak family.
Hodak, don't read those. Just because I gotta go. Hodak, everybody.
Okay, All Life Things, you are a great, I'm sure.
What? Okay, keep going. I don't know what you said.
Conscious Justice says, why are there only 3 likes, y'all? What if you see number?
Thank you, Conscious Justice. Go ahead.
What if you see number I like on a clock every day, like 333444?
Okay, that's a whole thing. Just look up numerology. Google that, and it'll tell you like the angel numbers and what the numbers mean. Numbers are important because everything is math is everything. But that started with the mother. But I don't even want to get into that right now. So I would say Google that and look up why those numbers. Go ahead.
All Life Things says, what about North Carolina? Are we in danger then?
I don't know. I can't say. I'm not at liberty to say. What I know is I am the ambassador for Arizona as a safe zone. And I know Colorado up in the mountains is because I overheard that person getting their instructions. The other 10, I don't know.
All Life Things YouTube channel says, wish you could come here with those tuning forks and heal Burlington, North Carolina. People are crazy around here.
Who said that?
All Life Things channel.
You know, I was thinking about, because I was thinking about when I come across, if y'all want me to come to your space outside of what I'm doing, then help me set it up. What do you want me to do there? Let's get something going. You know, these schools that I can go to there, because that's really important to me right now, to get to the schools, nursing homes, daycare centers, and some hospitals. I'm even going to talk to the head of hospitals about this. So, what do you want me to do there? Email me. Let's talk about it. Help me set something up there. I don't know anything there, or anybody but you. You know what I mean? So, and I'll probably be coming through there because I'm being pulled. I feel like I want to go to Georgia really bad. And, set something off. So just let me know. Go ahead.
Conscious Justice says, I'll go with you. King Adonis says,
I appreciate that, Conscious.
I want to go to Costa Rica this summer. I've been talking about it with my mom. Patrina Gilbert says, wow, that would be nice. I know your creation will be epic. Patrina says, that's deep. Patrina Woe. Malik says, yes, Sika, you did that. Patrina says, yes, you did it. Congrats. Powerful.
What did I do?
Divine.
What was I talking about?
Going to school and
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All Life Things channel. I have higher functioning autism and I fully recovered.
Awesome.
Patrina True Healing. All Life Things channel says toxic stuff. All Life.
Okay, y'all, I gotta go. The puppy whining. She'll never whine. She might go to bed. What's she doing, Cav? I'm seeing a puppy whining.
Oh, she sleep.
Over here in this corner somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
She whining in her sleep. I hear this little sound behind me. She keep. Okay, go ahead, real quick then. Okay, let me try to get some. I saw a vision. I'm getting a new one. Very good. And keep visualizing that. Is listening to the radio okay for the mind? Hell no. No, not at all. Then it depends on too what frequencies you listen to. Depends on what you listen to. Depends on, is it meditation or music? It depends on, is it on 440? I don't do radio. I do, like, I got satellite radio, so I do chill, like just different stuff that I'll listen to. But I'm really picky about what goes in here. Really, really, really picky about what goes in. I don't listen to any kind of music, unless it's for a case study for myself. Like if I go online, like last night, I was listening to just the worst of it all. Watching people twerk and women dancing with man had their hands up in them, and Like, this, what's wrong with my people? So I was just going through short, like, listen to all of that. I cleansed myself afterwards, but that was for the purpose of study, because these are the people I have to help, and sometimes you just don't know where to start. How do I get through with a girl like that, that's dancing on the dance floor on her knees with her ass in the air, and strange men is, what do you do? So no, I wouldn't say listen to no radio. I say program your music. Download your music that you want to listen to, so then you know where the music come from. Be aware of the hurts. Everybody be aware of what hurts that you're listening to. That is imperative right now. What frequencies are you listening to? Are you on 440 or you on Solfeggio? Or you feel me? Like, listen to the healing frequencies right now. Because even music, it makes you heavy. You want a light body. That's the whole purpose, I feel so warm. Yes, it's working. I'm not sure what we was talking about at the time. I'm the wind. Just started blowing. I got dizzy but felt better. Okay, y'all, I gotta roll, okay? So, here's Lausa Tata Zohi. I'll talk to y'all real soon. I'm coming, Dewey. Let's go.